Hey guys, welcome back to the Snapprint Chronicles. Today we have another tool video for you. But as always, before we start, if you find my videos helpful or enlightening, could you give me a like and consider subscribing to my channel? Okay, today we have a set of screwdrivers from Pittsburgh, Harbor Freight, Pittsburgh. 8-piece magnetic screwdriver. Okay, these are the slotted screwdrivers are 3/16 by 3 inches, 1/4 inch by 4 inches, and 1/4 inch by 5 inches, and 5/16 by 8 inches. The Phillips are number 1 by 3 inches, number 2 by 4 inches, number 2 by 5 inches, and number 3 by 6 inches. Okay, and these are made in China. Okay, I went to Harbor Freight, just strolling down the aisles as always, and I came upon this set of screwdrivers. They were cheap. I think they were $6.99. So these aren't expensive screwdrivers, and as you see, the quality isn't the best, but I mean, for $7, I guess I can't complain much. These are the Phillips. And these are the slotted ones. Okay, like I said, you're getting eight screwdrivers, 4 slotted and 4 Phillips. These are they're listed as magnetic screwdrivers, and they do seem like they are kind of magnetic. As you saw, they're kind of sticking to each other here. So, but I got a couple of screws here to test out how magnetic they are. Here's a kind of a large Phillips. Let's see if this will hold this screw. Okay, yeah, it barely holds on to it. Well, no, it doesn't. It barely holds on, but it wants to slide off. And here's another one. Let's see if this one holds it. No, not at all. This one's not holding on to it at all. And I got some smaller screwdrivers. I mean, some smaller screws. Here's a slotted, and that seems to hold. It holds, but they're all weak. They're not like a firm hold. That one holds. And here's a small slotted. This shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, that one holds. And here's kind of a long, thin Phillips, like a small Phillips. Let's see if this holds. Yeah, it holds. Not very tight, but it kind of holds. So the magnetism isn't the greatest, but I guess if your screw isn't like humongous, you might not have a big problem. But okay, let's look at the handles on these. These feel cheap. The handles, the plastic, it feels like those screwdrivers you used to get with those really cheap sets of like sockets. and stuff all in a group for really cheap. It's got the consistency of that. And oh, by the way, I guess a big thing about these is that they're, I guess what you would call demolition screwdrivers, because they have metal caps, and you see the cap here in the see-through plastic. It goes through and it connects to the shaft, which goes all the way through the screwdriver here. And the screwdrivers are square, so you can use an adjustable wrench or whatever you have, and to get a little bit extra torque on the screw, you need to break. But okay, the cap is, this one isn't too bad. You can see the plastic is kind of, see if we can focus a little bit here. See the plastic, the cap is kind of leaning a little bit. Like I said, this one ain't that bad. Let's look at another one. That one ain't that bad. Here's one. The plastic is just like, see how cocked the cap is? There. And the molding of the plastic is kind of uneven, so one side sticks up more than the other, and there's kind of residue from the casting of the plastic, the molding. It still has like little pieces sticking up. So not the most high quality set of screwdrivers. You can see here, this cap don't look too bad. You see maybe is that the plastic cracked, or maybe the molding? It looks like a big wave in the molding or something. I hope that's not a crack. If not, they'll go back. I don't know. I bought these because I just wanted a cheap set of like hammer demo style screwdrivers that if I break them, if I damage them, like banging stuff out, I won't be too worried about. But I don't know, it was $7 for this set, so that's less than $1 a piece. But like I said, the quality isn't the greatest, but I mean, you're not spending much, and if you break one of these, I guess you wouldn't be too worried, you know. I guess you can just throw this in the trash. And another thing, when you go and look at these, is to check the straightness of the screwdriver, of the shafts, because I took a set back. The original one I bought, when I got to my car in the parking lot, I noticed that this big flathead was kind of bent or cocked to one side, and so I took it back and I just did a quick even exchange. And what I was checking, then I was checking the sets out to make sure, all the sets they had, to make sure to get the straightest one. And here you see at the edge here, there's kind of a nick, and these are brand new. I haven't used these, so there's already a nick there from production. But funny thing is I took that set back with the bent shaft, and then I went back a week later and it was on the shelf. So they didn't even take it out. They put it right back on the shelf. So okay guys, that's my review of these Harbor Freight Pittsburgh 8-piece magnetic screwdriver set, made in China, and the item number is 7386. Alright guys, till next time.